Hey guys, it's Jill and welcome to Weight Loss Wednesday. So this week we are going to be going through week 2 of 75 Hard, and I'm going to be posting everything that I did and just keeping myself accountable, any kind of things that I ran into, and then at the end we're going to end it with how I did for the week, how I felt overall, and also add in some non-scale victories if I had any that week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Week 2 of 75 Hard.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world.
This is day 1 of me trying to learn Slave For You by Britney Spears, and I've learned all of the steps. So this is me putting it together.
So I didn't want to speed up this clip because I wanted to see myself actually doing the dance for the very first time after I've quote unquote learned it step by step. And wow, what a difference from learning it step by step to her putting the music on and you doing it full speed, actually dancing to it. I'm so lost, but I'm just loving it because I love the fact that I can totally laugh at myself and just go, oh my gosh. I just know one day I'm going to learn it, but for now, we will just laugh.
That was absolutely awful. However, my goal is to learn that dance at least in 30 days. What a difference from learning the step by step to when the actual song comes on to see just how fast it is.
Gonna fight. I got my hands on your body. So tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty. Because there ain't nobody love you like I do.
Day 9, and I'm realizing how I want these videos to go. I want these videos to be super motivating, super inspiring. Someone asked me, what is the point of doing 75 Hard? And I explained to her, and then she came back with something like, blah, blah, blah. I didn't read it because it was too negative, and I was just like, whatever. But I was thinking on that comment, and I was like, it's about having goals. When did it not be okay for people to have goals? And just because following something that's trendy or whatever doesn't mean that those goals are any less valid than someone else's goals. Because honestly, in reality, that's what this challenge is. It's me setting myself up to reach these goals that I want to accomplish for myself for the next 75 days and beyond. So anyways, one of the things I have been loving about this 75 Hard challenge is the fact that you read 10 pages of nonfiction every single day. So my first book is Do It Afraid. I also listened to The Miracle Morning on audiobook for 10 minutes while I'm walking. And that's an exceptional book too that I'm going to own so I can actually like do what I'm doing in this book, because I love to be able to highlight and go back. But I need you guys. This is so relevant in life, but especially on a weight loss journey, because we can get so caught up in like what I was talking about last night about how we just, we're not there yet. And, we need to make these baby steps to get us to where we want to be. And we need to stop being so hard on ourselves. So this one says, you are never a failure as long as you keep trying. And that is so incredibly true. As long as you're continuing to better yourself and your health, if that scale doesn't move, as long as you are taking the right path and going in the right direction, you are going where you need to be. Because if you're not taking that path or those steps, you may be going in the opposite direction, whereas the scale may be like this because you're taking those steps. If you weren't taking those steps, it could be steady climbing. So you're actually doing something good for yourself. I also wanted to read you this quote too, which is really good. This says, it's from Dale Carnegie. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. And this is something, I deal with a lot of self-pity. I've been through a lot, so it's like, oh, I've been through this and I've been through that, and oh no, and I have social anxiety, and I have this, and I just can't. Like, I'm not gonna, like, me going out there, it's not gonna be good. People are gonna hurt me. No, like, I'm stopping it, because all it does is breed insecurity, lack of confidence, no friends, like no social life, depression, fear, feeling inadequate. Whereas if I go out there with confidence and boldness and be courageous and talk to people and get out there and do things that I want to do, regardless if I have a partner or a friend to go with or not, that's setting me up for opportunities to meet more people, to connect with more people, and to get over this fear of everything. I literally have a fear of like everything. At one point in my life, I was literally afraid to even get in the car, to step foot out of my house, because I was agoraphobic. I don't want to be fearful anymore. So that was your 4 minutes of inspiration for today. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 10. By the way, I have been feeling amazing. I have been working really hard to change my mindset and to just be really positive. And if I feel really tired or really run down, I just say out loud, I am so full of energy. I am so full of energy. And it's really been helping. And if I feel really, really tired, I will say, I am so full of energy, but I'm just going to rest my eyes for a few minutes, and I'll take me like a 20-30 minute nap, and I wake up feeling so much more refreshed. So I hope that this journey that I am documenting is inspiring you guys, because it just makes me so happy to see how I feel, and I just want everyone to feel this way.
He thinks only 2 people will do it. Obviously more have done it since, but he says it's very difficult. A mental toughness challenge with 5 and 5 rules only. Rule number 1, follow a diet, no cheat days, no cheat meals, no alcohol. Rule number 2, 2 45-minute workouts every single day. One of them has to be outside. Rule number 3, drink a gallon of water a day. Number 4, read 10 pages in an entrepreneurial nonfiction book. Number 5, take a progress picture every single day of the challenge. The hardest part is if you mess up, you start again from day 1. So this is 75 days in a row, no mess ups, no cheating, strictly testing your mental toughness. And I decided late last night that I was going to do it. So follow me along on my journey.
So it is day 12. I've had a really crappy day today. It's been really emotionally draining. The past couple of days have, and I feel like it's just kind of, I don't know.
So if you have not seen this video, I will link it down below. It was supposed to go up Monday, but ended up not going up until Tuesday because my son's birthday was on Monday. And I just didn't get around to editing it. But it's really good, and I need all of you to go watch it. It's very inspiring. If you need a pick-me-up, if you need something to inspire you, if you feel like you want to give up, just go watch the video. It is linked down below. It's about 15 to 17 minutes long, and it's really good. So I will link it down below. I was going to include it in here, but it just became way too long, so I made it its own video, so go check it out. Linked down in the description box.
75 hard day 13. 45-minute workout outside. Daily progress picture. Read 10 pages nonfiction. Gallon of water. Second 45-minute workout. Day 13 complete.
So it is day 13 and my son just has a few friends over for his birthday, which is on Monday. Having a 15-year-old, y'all. I'm about to have a 15-year-old. It's crazy. I'm about to start driving. Pray for me, y'all. Just pray for me. Anyways, I want to show you this. This. My favorite. Chips. And then this. And guess what? This girl did not have any of it. Not any of it. Not a single bite. I lie. I had like a teeny tiny bite of my daughter's cake, like that big. That was it. That was a huge non-scale victory. I did some meal prepping while they've been upstairs and was like constantly having to like close the boxes and like move them and stuff and smell the pizza and look at the pizza, and I'm just like, I just kind of kept going. I meal prepped some chicken for the week, cut up and cleaned my fruits. So I'm all meal prepped and ready for the week. And I also made smoothie bags. So super proud of myself. And I wanted to document this moment because it is huge. And non-scale victories, all of the non-scale victories add up to reflect on this scale. So really proud of myself. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 14.
75 hard day 14. 45 minutes workout outside. Gallon of water a day and daily progress picture. Second 45 minutes workout. Read 10 pages non-fiction complete.
Okay, so that was my week. I'm going to try to get through this without crying, okay? Because I had some really significant non-scale victories this week too. So first of all, if you haven't seen the video where I talked about in the middle where I was talking about I was having a crappy day, go watch that video. I got so much positive feedback. I was very vulnerable in the video. I was really scared to, not scared, but sometimes you get a little worried to upload something so vulnerable. But y'all, I was so, like, these were my real, true, raw, on the spot emotions. And it's a really good video that I'm really proud of. And you just need to go watch it if you haven't seen it. So I will link that down below. But let's talk about some non-scale victories that I achieved week 2 of 75 hard. So number 1 is I can button up jeans. I'm like, what is that? That's the video. Those are my real, true emotions to me trying on these jeans that I was having a crappy day. I needed to try, I kept having in my head, go try on the jeans, go try on the jeans. And I'm like, no, they're not going to fit. I don't want to feel crappier. Like, I just know, like, there's no way. After 2 weeks, come on, they're not going to fit. No, I'm not going to do it. So I try them on. And I was so overwhelmed with emotion because I was having the crappy day. I probably needed that cry, really, really needed it. And it just was like, wow. Basically, like, I don't give myself enough credit. Doing yoga, I can tell I'm so much more flexible, even not just doing yoga and just like day-to-day things, bending over, putting on my shoes, putting on my lotion, showering, all of the things. I can definitely tell that my stomach's getting smaller, my thighs are getting smaller, and I'm definitely getting more flexible. My third non-scale victory was my son had just a couple of friends over, y'all. We're still very much so being very careful with COVID and stuff. So it was literally 3 friends, and we had pizza and cake and my all-time favorite chips. I think did I show you guys? I can't remember. I think I showed you guys a clip. And I resisted the temptation of all of it. And I'm just so proud of myself. And this is why 75 hard, I think, for me is sustainable, because it's helping me to create healthy habits. Did I feel like I was missing out? No, actually, I don't. I got a meal that was something that I enjoyed, but was still within my caloric intake, was still healthy, and I was still able to enjoy the party with my son. I sang him happy birthday. all of that kind of stuff. I had like a tiny little bite of the cake from my daughter's plate, and I felt fine. I think what happens with me and those kind of occasions is I miss the feeling of what it's like to eat those foods. But if you think about it, how do you really feel after you eat those foods? 9 times out of 10, I know me, I eat too much at parties, so I end up feeling like crap and my whole day is a wash. So I was really proud of myself, and I did not feel like I was missing out at all. And honestly, this was something I wanted to do, which again was a big reason why 75 Hard appealed to me so much, was because I knew the scale was sabotaging me, and I also knew that cheat meals were sabotaging me. So I got rid of both of them, which leads me into number 4, which is the scale. I'm completely done with the scale for full 75 days. I took a before body shot on day 1, and I also took my weight on day 1. So on day 75, I will be sharing obviously an after body shot, and I also would be sharing my after weight. However, I don't care to get on this scale, and I've noticed that I've been so much happier, so much more at peace. I don't care to know the number. I'm going based on my genes. So number 5, I kind of talked about this. I am so at peace with not weighing in, especially with the fact that I have all of these non-scale victories that I'm able to celebrate, and it just feels so amazing. I'm just completely at peace, and I feel like the scale really sabotaged me. It really, really did. And number 6 non-scale victory is the fact that I'm actually focusing on my health. Like truly, truly focusing on my health and bettering myself spiritually, physically, emotionally. Really taking my mental health into huge consideration with a lot of things, and just not focusing on a number on a scale. I'm now focusing on the fact that I can walk and not be incredibly out of breath, or walk up my stairs without my knees being super stiff and my legs being super stiff, and I can walk down them faster. It just allows me to be able to focus on the things that are most important, and that truly is your health and what you're trying to do. Now, I totally understand the effectiveness and the use of the scale and the importance of the scale. It definitely keeps you on track, especially when you've lost a certain amount of weight. You kind of need to be able to adjust your macros and stuff like that. So I definitely am not like anti-scale or anything like that. But for several months of me just kind of giving myself this jump start that I need, where I'm really trying to lose, not at a quick pace, but in a more consistent pace where it's not constant up, down, up, down, up, down like I'm used to. So that is all of my non-scale victories for this week. I am really, really proud of myself. I'm loving this challenge. As far as how I felt last week, Friday was very emotional. Saturday I had a really good day. Sunday was another emotional day. So those are my non-scale victories for the week and my second week update for 75 Hard. Again, I can't say this enough. I'm really loving this challenge. It's definitely has been mentally hard, where you have to push no matter how tired you are. And that has been a really big challenge. I've also been getting up at 6, and that's been something that I'm having to get used to again. And then on top of that, we also just went through daylight savings time, so I was like, whoa. So it's been interesting trying to keep up and catch up, but yeah, I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see where this challenge takes me, not just physically and what my body is going to look like, but emotionally too. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Click the notification bell so you're always notified of every single upload. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.